Okay, I want to continue reading. My phone ran out of storage yesterday. I want to finish up this article by the RJ. And yeah, clearly the grandma in the video I was referring to yesterday lamented her grandson uh, getting arrested, ultimately for being part of the insurrection on the 6th. And while that guy has to atone for his crimes and did criminal things, and probably his family is probably in disarray. Um, there's a lot of stories I've been reading on the internet, on Reddit, on a lot of other places, but primarily on Reddit, um, of people, formerly good people, people who had principles, usually parents, fathers and mothers, and these stories are being written by their children, adult children by this point, and just lamenting what happened to their parents, how toxic and hateful they become. When pre-Trump, they were just, either like apolitical or just conservative, but like, Reagan style conservatives or whatever. And just all of a sudden seeing this drastic change in them and just almost being unrecognizable. Trump's rhetoric for the past 4 years since he was a candidate and has been president has split apart a lot of families. Split them apart, cut them in half. Mothers, fathers, and their children just don't see eye to eye, and for some of them, it gets so bad to the point where they don't even want to see each other. That's, I think, that's to the point where they, not the families, like they just, they family members hating each other. Like, that's a worse crime, arguably, than what Trump did on the 6th. He split this country apart. He's splitting families apart. Families. When people in your own family choose Trump over their own children, there is something wrong. There is something horribly wrong going on. Anyway. Let's keep reading. Still got a bone to pick. If any good is to come of this dark and extraordinary day in American history, perhaps it would be a re-examination of a scorched earth politics of anger. Well, they wrote this a day after that happened, and judging from the last few days after, there's no signs of that slowing down. There was a YouGov poll that was taken right after these events, and 45%, almost half, of Republicans polled in this poll, with a percentage error about 3 points, I think, supported what happened on the 6th, supported the Capitol being invaded. But the other half, thankfully, did not support it. But along with about 20% of independents who also supported it, 1 in 5 registered voters supported the insurrection, the attempted insurrection, the attempted coup. Holy, just speechless. What has things? How have things degraded so far? They got 1 out of every 5 people walking these streets, driving these roads, saying, "Yeah, I supported what happened on January 6th. I supported violent rioters forcing their way into a symbol of America, nearly burning the Electoral College votes, nearly setting off 2 pipe bombs, 5 people dying, including a police officer, until millions of dollars of damage." Congressmen almost getting kidnapped, taken hostage, possibly murdered. I support all that. What the fuck? Oh, let's keep reading. Fueled by social media. Yeah, true. A 24/7 cable news cycle, absolutely true. And CNN and MSNBC are not much better. And political leaders on both sides of the aisle who preserve their powerful, forgive me if I mispronounce this, sinecures by sowing the seeds of division that demonizes and dehumanizes the opposition at the expense of civility and respect. That is true. It's gone so bad that the other side, some people on each side, not everyone, see the other side as evil, inhuman, undemocratic. I don't see. On the one hand, I'm so angry that I am tempted to feel that way, but on the other hand, I realize they only feel this way because they believe in a total falsehood. If they knew the truth, they wouldn't be supporting this. They wouldn't. They wouldn't support a clear lie. If President Trump, for whatever reason, I doubt he did ever do this, goes ahead and says, "Yeah, I was lying the whole time." There's a possibility of him getting lynched by his own supporters, but that's why he wouldn't do it. Yeah, he wouldn't commit a political harikiri like that. But outside of that, yeah, they wouldn't keep supporting this bullshit that happened on the 6th if they knew it was a lie. It's just outrageous. Outrageous. I don't have much time left. I'll go ahead and do a part 3. Thought it would have only 2 parts, but I have a lot to say.